Bible Answers with Dr. Al Garza.
Welcome back to Bible Answers. I am your host, Dr. Al Garza, and I want to kind of give you a brief update of what's going on with these Hebrew New Testament manuscripts that we have, approximately just over 3,000 of them. Now, currently, I've been working through a number of them, and I want to say thank you to all my supporters and the people who've donated and helped fund this project. It's been a tremendous help in getting some of this work done. So please keep donating. Please keep giving a monthly donation one time, or buy some of the books that I have out there, because all of those proceeds go directly to this project. So let me show you what we've done so far. I've taken a number of these manuscripts that I have in PDF form, and I've actually had them printed out and binded. So let me show you. Here is one of these bindings. This is one Hebrew New Testament manuscript, as you can see, all the way from Matthew to Revelation. This is complete binded. I had this made, and I have another one here. This is a different one here. Again, you can see the kind of printing that I had done to get this. This goes to Galatians, Matthew to Galatians. So it's not a complete New Testament. And then, of course, let me show you another one that I have. Here is another one that I've gotten, that I've had printed again. More of this, again, this goes from Matthew to Revelation, as you can see. And I have others coming as well. So I'm getting them. I'm getting all these printed out with the help that you've helped fund, with the money you've helped donate and fund, or purchasing books. I've taken those funds to produce these, so it's easier for me to compare, so I can go page by page and do a translation and compare the text, look at the variants, of any significant variants. Now, to be clear, of course, just like the Greek manuscripts we have, no two manuscripts are the same. There are variants between them. A lot of them are minor, whether it be spelling or an added word here or there, but nothing that I can find that truly changes the text. Now, just like other Greek texts, you might have verses omitted, or certain certain words or verses that might either be omitted or extended or missing. It just depends what we're looking at here. So just like all other Greek manuscripts we have in the New Testament, these New Testament Hebrew manuscripts seem to follow that same pattern of variance between them. Some of them do come from another translation or another language, like it could be a Greek, it could be a Latin translated into Hebrew. So it's interesting to see how the scribe the Jewish scribe used the Hebrew in connection with whatever language he was translating from. And some of them, a lot of these manuscripts point to an earlier Hebrew source text, not a Greek or Latin or any other language text. So still working through these. I've got more binding copies like that coming, but you can see the thickness of these copies. We have a lot of manuscripts. Just over 3,000, more being found that haven't been scanned yet, that I haven't been able to get a hold of, but they are cataloged. Some of them are unknown dates, the date's unknown, which I need to kind of see why, or what dating process is being used between the texts. But most of these Hebrew manuscripts, like I said, date between the 9th, 10th century all the way to the 17th, 18th century, and everywhere in between. We have some from the 1400s, 1500s, and so forth. So these are a great find. More scholars are starting to pick up the pace and recognize and see them and start to study them. Other groups that I know of are actually translating some of the other manuscripts that are out there, and I'll be comparing those with mine as well. So again, I'm working through this on my own until I'm ready to submit and get help from outside once I work through them. But again, you can see it's a lot of manuscripts just in those 3 copies right there, and there are others that I have not received yet that are being binded as we speak. So once I get those, as well as every other text I can get a hold of, it's going to be a huge treasure of just manuscripts that have never been looked at, never been truly published and studied in textual criticism, or even in any field that I know of. I mean, I'm sure you've never seen these texts, these Hebrew manuscripts. So it's going to be a fascinating thing now that they're starting to get cataloged online and getting scanned. within the last few years. To me, it's going to be a huge explosion of these manuscripts out there, and be able to look at them and compare them and see the differences, and see how the writers or the scribes, saw the traditions of the other texts that were being handed down by tradition or in translation, how they're being utilized and how they're writing them down. And I mentioned in some other videos. If you want to see some other videos I did about Jesus being called Adonai, which he is in a number of these Hebrew texts, by different scribes, he's addressed as Adonai. Of course, he's addressed as Adon and Adoni and other ones. But it's fascinating that these are, even the divine name. In 2 of these copies I showed you, the divine name has the full vowels, which, you have other ones in the Vatican. But then 2 of these full New Testament Hebrew texts from Matthew to Revelation have the Yod He Vav He with the full vowels, the Sheva Cholam Kamatz. So it's amazing to see that in these 2 different, separate, complete texts. So there are a lot of things in there. How we can just benefit from how the Jews wrote these and copied them and translated them and so forth. So I just want to give you a quick update. I want to thank all my partners and subscribers and people who have been following and contributing. Please keep it coming. We could definitely continue to work through these texts. It helps. It's beneficial. Go online, purchase a book. Those proceeds and royalties go right to this project. But I want to say thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Please share and like this. Let people know these texts are out there. And I'm producing and printing more and more. So these are the first 3 I got. And more are coming. I'm just waiting to be completely binded. And I'm actually, as you can see here, I'm working through some other ones here from Rome. These are some manuscripts that I got from Rome, from Italy. And I'm looking through them, and I'm going to get these binded as well. So again, I want to thank you for watching, for following, and please, just if you have any questions or comments, leave them here. You can email me. Go to my website, drlgarza.org. You can contact me there, or check out the books that I have out. And again, continue, if you can, to contribute to help with this project. So again, I want to thank you for all the support, and more to come, and I'll keep you posted as time comes. So thank you, God bless, and have a blessed day.
Bible Answers with Dr. Al Garza.